One really has to appeal to introspective psychoanalysis to explore it properly. It is necessary to recognize ourselves a little more within the intellectual. For example, why do we react to the word of a fellow man? Under these conditions, we are always victims. If someone wants us to be happy, just give us some pats on the shoulder and tell us some kind words. If someone wants to see us disgusted, it would be enough to tell us some unpleasant words. So, where is our true intellectual freedom? Which is it? Do we depend specifically on others? We are slaves. Our psychological processes depend exclusively on other people. We do not comment in our psychological processes, and this is terrible. Can such a mind serve something if everyone has the right to command in us? So where is our intellectual freedom? Which is it?
Yes, I have seen many times that we ended up doing things that we did not want to do. How we got control of our minds, of our life.
It is clear that we have to become more and more independent of the mind. For this, we should not identify with the mind. We must observe her, but not identify with her. Thus we will separate from the mind. But why should we do this? The mind is a dungeon, a prison where we are all prisoners. We need to evade that jail if we really want to know what freedom is. That freedom that is not time. That freedom that is not of the mind. First of all, we must consider the mind as something that is not from being. People, unfortunately very identified with the mind, says I am thinking and feels being mind. Humanity has lost the correct way to use the mind. There are schools that are dedicated to strengthening the mind, give courses by correspondence, teach to develop mental strength, etc. But all that is absurd. It is not fortifying the bars of the prison where we are involved. What we need is to destroy these bars to know true freedom. As I have said, this is not of time. As long as we are imprisoned by the intellect, we will not be able to experience true freedom. The mind itself is a very painful prison. To date, no man has been known to be happy with the mind. The happiest moments we have all had in life have always been in the absence of the mind. For example, when one fell in love or saw a beautiful child or a sunset or sunrise or any other moment that gave us happiness. It was an instant, yes, but one we will never be able to forget in life. In that second, we knew what happiness was, but this only lasted a second. The mind does not know what happiness is. It is a prison. We must learn to master the mind, to tame not the others but our own, if we want to become independent of it. Let us remember the divine Master Jesus entering Jerusalem on a donkey on Palm Sunday. That donkey is the mind that must be subdued. We must ride the donkey, not let it ride us. Unfortunately, people are victims of the mind because they do not know how to ride the donkey. The mind is a very clumsy donkey and must be mastered if we truly want to ride it.